between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Dante Kent with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Of the 20
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go now. Pack to 60. Pack 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
They're throwing it. That one's complete, right side. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
You're not ready.
We'll go with the design keeper. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Cowboy 80.
Benson on 1st and 10. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Working quickly here. Back now, pressure coming. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the ready.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39.
Here we go. Start. 18 card.
Now a give. It's Benson headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Steady.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They give up the gut to Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He'll look to throw. That one connects. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Drawing up the design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So 1st down from the 41. Running it with Hampton. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Hey, Ram.
We put a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Home to try. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And dose of the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hampton gets the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Kent on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go!
Airing it out to start this drive. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Rig! Panther 11! Panther 11! 60 Maverick! 60 Mac Warrior! 70! Ready!
Throw here, 3rd down. It is caught left side. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fine quarterback run here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll pass it this time. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now it's second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing.
This game is so fucking ass.
Break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Get it.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's going to throw again on second down. He fires one. This is brought in at the 15. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
Ready up.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Go. Let go.
The give now to Benson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. Called in by Njoku, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. Third down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And it's third down.
Slot receivers headed left. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Herbert from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
A 45-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. They now get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to Hampton. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Viking, 8, go.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready, ready.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
19 right, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. In a sure-handed play there in the rain, he brings in the fair catch without a problem.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play, At least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Lambert Smith now in motion. Here he goes, third and long. He finds Njoku, complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Herbert now off the play fake. Buying some time left. Down the sideline, past the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Herbert now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the third. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 34 yards.
Hey, hey.
That's good for us Steelers.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 now from the 46.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing out to the left, Cup. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 76, Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
Dropping back to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. He rolls to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Red. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's tipped and intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
We've set it down from 37.
Set. What is it?
Now an inside give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Built us up. 5-9. Baylor tight. Go. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Set.
Now run by Hampton. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set.
On the carry, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an out-cut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
19, 18. Mustang 19. Hey, roll. Ready,
Back to pass on 2nd and short. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 range, go! 19 Tiger. Check smash. Cup 19. Steady.
They are throwing it again. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.